guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chosen One Testimony and I am Cocolangat. So this is the second part of the MommyGuilts101 series, and I am extremely sorry that it is out late. It has been so hectic and busy since Saturday baka leo, and then tomorrow is also another busy morning, so like it's late in the night right now, but at least this is the only time I've gotten to like sit down and make this video, so I'm really sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you for the forgiveness, I believe. Anyway, so let's get down to the video. Okay, so in this part of the video we are talking about am I good enough a mother? Like, do I feel like I'm good enough to become a mother to my child, like to raise the kid that I'm expecting, or maybe the kid that I already have? Okay, so let's start from the beginning. When you receive the news that you are expecting a child, it's so exciting. Sometimes it's overwhelming, and then around that time is when you get too much stories, information, videos, blogs, and everything that are just about motherhood, raising a child, experiences that people have gone through, things that happened to mothers and babies when they were born or when they were having kids. Like, there's just so many stories going around, too many theories about parenting, about raising your baby, about things to expect, what not to expect, things to do, things not to do, how to do what you're supposed to do. Like, there is just too much information circulating around you at that time, and it becomes overwhelming. And then also, okay, social media is here to stay, I think, and so it's so obvious that we're going to be seeing a lot of maybe like celebrities or friends that we have, or like, people who have like they're just more privileged than we may be, and they'll be posting like pictures and videos of them with their children on vacation in nice clothes and maybe living some very good lifestyle. And sometimes you will feel like maybe I won't be able to give this kind of life to my kids, so I'm not good enough. Like, we start basing our ability to become mothers, like good mothers to our kids, on the things that we see other people doing. Okay, and most of this is just materialistic. It's not even anything to do with morals or virtues or qualities or anything. It's just material stuff, wealth and clothes and like all the good things of the outside. That is what will just like make us feel like maybe I'm not good enough to become a mother yet. Maybe I'm not good enough to raise this kid as I should. But, well, okay, anyway. And then also, again, the issue of, okay, like, now, when you are waiting to have your kid, or maybe you've already had your child, there will always be concerns about how your kid will grow. Will I be able to provide everything that this kid needs? Will I be able to raise them as I should? Will I be able to like help them to grow into what they're supposed to become, or who they're supposed to be? Will I be able to handle them as I'm supposed to? Are they going to turn out like me? And especially when it comes to that question, we start thinking about all the bad things that we have done in life. Like, we don't even think about the good things, all the bad things that we have done in life. And then we get so scared that our kids are going to turn out just like us, that they're going to make the same mistakes that we made. They are going to maybe even like do some of the things that we did that we know we were not supposed to do, maybe like things that were just not right. Maybe they're going to make the same mistakes that we did, and that is just so scary. Okay, like, for example, for me, by the time I was having my boy, I was like, my life was just so messed up. Like, I was just so lost and broken and beat and damaged, and I don't know, like, I was just at the lowest point of my life. But okay, I was afraid that, first of all, I thought I was going to have a girl, so I imagined like having a daughter, then she would go through the things I have been through, maybe become the person that I have become. And okay, I was really, really worried that maybe that would happen, and I always used to pray to God, don't let my kid make the same mistakes that I have made. Don't let them walk in the path that I have walked in. At least I have experienced that, and now I have something I can tell them that I was not told, that will help them to walk in the right track. I think it's usually so terrifying to imagine that your kid will go through the things that you have gone through. especially some experiences that you cannot even easily share with people, like you just keep them to themselves, to yourself. Okay. And then there's also the issue of people that have been through abuse, especially ladies. Maybe you have been raped, maybe you have been physically abused, sometimes you have just been emotionally abused, you have been heartbroken, maybe your baby daddy left you, maybe like you had an early pregnancy and people around you just became so negative and there was just so much negative energy around you and it broke you so badly. You know, most of these things, if you do not heal from them before the baby comes, by the time they come here, we will just be pouring all this brokenness and pain and anger and confusion and madness on them. And then they grow up and become just like us because we poured all this negativity into them. And then they just grow up with it and they become exactly what we were. So I think it is really, really important for us to first of all find healing before your child comes. It's okay, it's not easy, of course, but you can try. You know, there is always healing somewhere. Like, okay, for me, I believe that finding Christ again is what helped me to heal from what I had been through. And it's not easy, by the way, especially when you don't have anyone to talk to. Sometimes you are solo, you cannot even pray for yourself. And maybe you don't even have close friends anymore because all of them walked out on you. But God will always be there. Like, He will never leave you, He'll never forsake you. And if you find your refuge in Him, He will always heal you. Like, He will always mend your heart. And by the time you're having your baby, you must have already worked on yourself so that you can be able to like have enough love to give to them. Like we said in the other video, like, okay, it was in my 14 challenge video where I said that you cannot give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't get, what you don't know, what you don't feel, like you just cannot give what you do not have. Like, if you don't have love, how will you give love? You cannot love your child if you don't love yourself. How will you be able to forgive your kid when they do mistakes? You will not be able to forgive them if you have not even forgiven yourself, or the people that hurt you, people around you. Like, how will you be able to take good care of your child if you do not even take care of yourself, you know? And then we also say hurt people hurt people. So if you are still hurt and broken, you will hurt and break your kid, by the way, like, seriously. And I think that is what really happens to most of the kids that grow up in broken families and parents who are hurt and broken and just shattered. They also become the same thing. Like, it just passes down to your kids if you do not work on yourself and find healing and just, you know, like, forgive yourself and love yourself. You'll just transfer the same thing to your kid, and the worry that you had of them becoming like you will now become true. Anyway, so I realized that every person that has conceived, okay, let me see, in the case of ladies, the Bible tells us that before you were even formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. Like, that is enough. What is wrong with me? That is enough assurance that God already has you, like, in His mind, even before you were born, even before you were formed in your mother's womb. So even before your kid was formed in your womb, like, God already knew this kid was going to be born, and is going to be born specifically by you, now the mother of that kid, because you were the only candidate that qualified to for that post. Let me see. It does not matter when that pregnancy came, by the way, whether early or late. Like, God had already planned for that. God already knew. Sometimes He uses even our mistakes to bring beautiful things out of that, and it's okay. Sometimes it's okay to make mistakes and fall, but don't stay there. You get up and know that as long as you have been, like, you have the ability to now become a mother, like, you have already conceived, you are good enough to be mother to that kid. All you have to do is just find healing for yourself first of all. Forgive yourself. Always remind yourself that you're doing your best. Give yourself time to just breathe and enjoy the moments that you have. Don't let the hurt and the anger and the brokenness, like, define the mother that you become. Just find healing for yourself first, and you'll be able to love and raise this kid the way you want to. When you're happy, your child will be happy. When you're at peace, your kid will be at peace. So you need to find these things first. Love yourself first. Take care of yourself. Forgive yourself, and appreciate every scar that you have, and you will be able to mold this kid into a person that believes in themselves, into a person that knows how much they are loved and cared for, and how much they are worth, because now you know what it feels to not be that, and you have already worked on yourself, now you are able to raise someone who like feels like they, you know, like you are always good enough. Must say, as long as you're pregnant or you have become a mother, must say you are always good enough. Otherwise, you would not have become a mother. You would not have become a mother if you are not good enough to be one. And then again, when it comes to the issue of social media, don't compare yourself with other people. Every mother's journey is different. Every mother's journey is different. Okay, like right now, so many people in on social media are pregnant. We have, like, for example, Yami Mami, we have Mili, we work in our G's as family. We have who else? What's the name of this other lady? Yet I forgotten her name. We were the green calabash. That one, she's also expecting, like, but you can see that all of them have different journeys. Like the pregnancies are just different. Diana Marwa pia yake ni tofauti. Like things are just happening. There's some people who have, okay, like basically everyone has a different journey. Everyone has a different journey. So don't compare yourself to someone else. There's some good things that you'll have that they won't have, and there's some good things that they have that you will not have. But it's okay, because at the end of the day, you'll just sail through. Like God will always sail you through. So it's nothing to even be worried about. And just remember that no matter what you have been through, no matter what you are going through, just find healing, forgive yourself, and always remember that as long as you are a mother or a mother to be, you are good enough. You are good enough, and God has got you. We do not have because we do not ask. So remember to ask him for healing. Remember to ask him for strength to, you know, to raise this child, for providence, to be able to provide for this kid, for patience and peace, so that you can be able to project them to your child, because you are already good enough. So that's nothing to be worried about. You'll be okay. Just trust in Jesus, trust in the process, appreciate every moment, because it counts. Like God works to the very second of your life. So no matter what has happened, what is happening, you are good enough and you'll be fine. Yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Tomorrow is an early morning, so I had better go to sleep. I'll try and upload this before I leave in the morning, and I hope you guys will like get something and be blessed by it. So you guys have a good night or a good day, whatever time you'll see this. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.